Hey, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Salvadad here coming to you with another video. This video is going to be a deck profile that I've wanted to do for a long time, and since it topped 8, I think, at the YCS Indy, I decided to make a deck profile of it. Congratulations. Yeah, it's Inzektors, guys. Honestly, I think they're tier 1.5. They're still very competitive, very powerful. They just lost one Hornet and one Dragonfly, basically. But you can still do a lot of cool combos with them. Shout out to Billy Break for breaking the format again. He made a really good meta call for this choice, if you ask me, like he always does. He broke the format again. Basically going into an event with a deck that most people would have never expected. I mean, everyone thought these things were dead, so they're like not expecting Inzektors. But Billy Break, I think, proved to the whole Yu-Gi-Oh community that these are not dead. They're just not as fast and can't do as many plays, but they can still go off. You can still do combos. I mean, it's not that hard. So I'm gonna go over the deck that I run. Billy Breaks is a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. I'll explain some things. If you haven't seen his build, go check it out. So you got to start off with the deck. One Hornet, of course, because Hornet's to 1. Everyone knows what these do, so I'm not going to explain them. Dragonfly, the key card to the deck. Also, no, I mean, it's kind of the key card, kind of not. 3 Centipede. Centipede is turned into the Dragonfly now. It's a lot. Honestly, I think it's better. Truly. I'm not gonna say better. They both have their pluses, but Centipede basically lets you get any Inzektor to your hand, so you never run out of monsters, and it just keeps going, plays for days. You know what I'm saying? And then I run 3 Inzektor Ladybug. Billy Break kind of proved to the world that Ladybug is the reason Inzektors are good. Because what the combo is, if you draw into this, and you have a Ladybug Engrave, you just equip it, detach, get your stuff, and then you can just go off, like, for days. These two guys are, like, butt buddies. Now, they're really good. Yeah, so that's kind of the new combo thingy. And then you'll get a Dragonfly to hand, and you can go off and do your stuff. 1 Gigamantis. People are running like 2 of these sometimes. I think it's fine at 1. It's not overly amazing, but it's still good. Now let's go into some of the things. Billy Break decided to play 2 of these, Mystic Tomatoes. And I really think he had a good point. His point of this was, people didn't run these cards like Shining Angels and Mystic Tomatoes and all that, because everyone was afraid Inzektors would just pop them. Yeah, that was honestly true. But now that Inzektors are gone, nobody has any worries of getting their stuff popped. They can get the search. And these are just so good, because you can just go, set this, say they go. Let's say they go off, okay, kill it, bring another one, kill it, search the hand, Dragonfly. You have combos. It's just really good. Sangan. Sangan's just good in this deck. You don't play Tour Guide anymore. Well, at least I don't. Tour Guide really is only good in windups nowadays, honestly. Because I hate drawing into Tour Guide and drawing into like a Sangan and not having any, or 2 Tour Guide not having anything to do. That's why I don't play Tour Guide. So, but yeah, it's really good in windups and Dark Worlds, but that's really it. Yeah, just play the Sangan just to get your combo pieces off. 2 Card Trooper. This is kind of the new thing for this deck, because you can mill your stuff to the grave and then just go off and add to hand what you need. Just so compatible with the deck. My personal tech, 2 Thunder King. Honestly, I think I mentioned this before. I think this needs to be played in every single deck. I don't know any deck that shouldn't play this. It's so good. You draw into it, you have no other plays, you summon it, you have a 1900 beat stick, stops your opponent from searching, stops them from special summoning, because they know if they special summon you're probably going to kill it. It's just such a broken card. It's tech of the format. One hand trap for one Baylor. That's all you really need in this deck. I only run one because I'm like, if you need it for that situation, it's good to have it. But if you don't need it, I mean, it's also good as a tuner too. And then finally a Dark Armed. Dark Armed's really good in this deck. 18 monsters. Like I said, it's kind of similar to Billy's, but the Thunder Kings I think are really the only change. And I don't run Max C's because, like I said, my brother has them. 3 MST. Billy Breaks brought up a really good point. These are really good in the Inzektors, and yeah, I mean they're just more back row compatibility. Heavy Storm, of course. 2 Pot of Duality. Pot of Duality is really good in this deck because you don't really special summon. So basically you get an instant plus, and it doesn't stop you from going off. 1 Lance. Lance is good. Let's say you have let's say you just went off with your Centipede thing and you have a Dragonfly in hand ready to go off next turn, but they summon a Thunder King. Okay, but you need to set this face down, so then whatever they attack you with probably can't kill you. Lance is just really good this format. Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and of course Fourth Burial. So yeah, that's spells, guys. Pretty good stuff. And then for traps, I run 3-dimensional prison. This is where it starts to get a little bit different. I personally I like this at 3, this format, because there's nothing they can do to stop it unless Solemn. And it's just one of those cards that you can sit on and wait and wait and wait, and then finally just push it that you have to. Bottomless is really good. It gets this stuff removed. I'm not one of the people that like to play Compulse, because if I want to get rid of something, I want to remove it completely from the game. I want to get it gone so I don't have to worry about it later. Compulse is good, don't get me wrong. Like if they summon Utopia or something and you compulse it, that's really broken. But I'd rather bottomless it myself and get it out of the game. That's just personal. 2 Solemn Warnings, probably the best trap this in the game besides Deep Prison. Solemn Warning is just good because you pay 2,000 life points and you can negate their summoning, whatever, and it negates it completely. Like let's say they go Gear Giant X, Solemn that, they can't get effect. Or some cards have like Stardust, for example, Solemn that, then they can't negate it. I mean, really good card overall. 1 Judgment, and then of course the reason I love this deck. 3 Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted is probably coming back. I mean, just because of YCS Indie, everyone's figuring out now there's so many good combos with Call. I like Call because you can call the Haunted a Dragonfly and then go off. You can call a Haunted this, get searches. Haunted that, get searches. Call the Haunted Card Trooper, get a +1. And get 3 to grave if you want to. I mean, it's just broken. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't play Call at 3 in Inzektors. I think this is one of the main reasons why Inzektors did so good, because Call is just too good. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna be making a couple decks today, and please rate, comment, and subscribe on them, and check out my buying card stuff and my other videos. And yeah, thanks guys for everything. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.